Surviving is winning, Franklin. Everything else is bullshit. Fairy tales spun by people afraid to look life in the eye. Whatever it takes, kid.
All right. Let's talk about Michael DeSanta, the man with a plan who honestly ain't got no plan most of the time. But you gotta love this dude. He's like that uncle who tells you about his glory days. But deep down, you know he misses the rush and probably still does some shady stuff on the side. That's Michael, and I'm here to tell you why you should be like him. Well, kinda. Let's start with his past, man. Michael wasn't always sitting pretty in his big house in Vinewood. Nah, he was in the trenches. This guy pulled off heists like they were casual trips to the grocery store. He was living that fast life, making money, dodging the cops. And then he was like, you know what? I'm tired of running and gunning. I need a family, a pool, maybe some therapy. So he faked his death, and here he is, thinking he's about to live a peaceful life. Spoiler, it's never that easy. Now listen, I'm not saying you should go out there robbing banks and faking your death, but here's what Michael got right. He knew when to switch gears. There's a lesson in that. He was all about evolving. Sometimes you gotta step back and realize, okay, I'm not 25 anymore. Maybe I need to slow down before I catch a case? Michael made that pivot. He switched from being all about that fast money to trying to be a family man. That's growth. But let's be real for a second. Michael's life, it's messy. His wife's out here spending all his money. His kids don't respect him. His therapist? Charging way too much for some mediocre advice. But you know what? The man keeps it moving. Michael doesn't let his messy life stop him from hustling. He deals with his chaos and still finds a way to go out there and make moves. That's resilience, baby. You gotta learn to handle your stuff without losing focus. Here's where it gets real. Michael is always looking for that next thrill. Even when he's supposed to be retired, he can't help himself. He goes back to the heists, gets mixed up with Trevor. Man, Trevor is a whole other problem. But you know why? Even when you think you've made it, there's always another level to hit. Michael is out here like, yeah, I'm rich, I'm comfortable, but I'm still hungry. That hunger? That's how you stay sharp. Now I know some of y'all are thinking, but Kevin, he's still out here doing illegal stuff. Yeah, okay, the man's not perfect. But listen, his actions make sense. He's doing what he's got to do to keep the life he's built. It's survival. You think all those rich folks you see on TV got there by playing by the rules? Nah, man, everybody's got some skeletons in their closet. Look at his relationships, man. His family, a mess. His kids don't get him. His wife is wilding out. But what does Michael do? He doesn't run from it. He doesn't check out. He sticks around. He keeps trying to make it work. That's commitment right there. Most people would have been out, but Michael's just got a few more and they're bigger. The key here is doing what's necessary when life throws curveballs. I stays. You gotta respect the guy who stands by his people, even when it's tough. That's loyalty, that's family. He gets it. He's just trying to balance his old life and his new life. It's hard, but he's giving it his best shot. At the end of the day, what makes Michael DeSanta a dude you should look up to? He's real, he's flawed, but he's always trying to get better. He knows what he wants, a peaceful life. But he also knows that life is messy. You can't always get what you want clean. Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty, make the tough decisions, and live with them. But through it all, he keeps moving forward. As long as you keep pushing, keep grinding, and don't let life beat you down, you're already winning. So yeah, maybe he's not perfect. But Michael DeSanta is the guy who reminds you that it's okay to struggle, it's okay to be messy.